having confirmed to us that Arsenal are really going to go ahead to announce the signing of Fabio Vieira today by Charles Schwartz and very many other Arsenal correspondents of different media houses. We've been eagerly waiting in there for you, and my friend Kosi Arsenal podcast was telling me they've told us that Arsenal is going to announce in less than around afternoon, and they're not announcing in there for you, but Arsenal really took their time and finally they've really delivered it home in here for you. Arsenal have announced Fabio Vieira as their second signing of the season in there for you, and just gang up here onto this channel because we have lots of things to come in here to you and talk to you in here. I go by the names of Rokani TV. This is the Rokani Media Football, and smash the like button, comment and share, and if you're already watching us for the very first time, endeavor to go into the lower right bottom corner and smash the subscription button. After smashing it, hit the notification bell that will enable you get notified each and every time I upload a video onto this channel. Now, Arsenal have gone ahead to put up a very long statement on their website that reads, Fabio Vieira has joined us from FC Porto on a long-term contract. The 22-year-old midfielder, who made 54 appearances during his time with Porto, developed through the Portuguese club youth academy, making his first team debut in June 2020, and was part of the Premier La Liga winner squad in both 2019-2020 and 2021-2022. Fabio is a Portuguese under-21 international and has scored an impressive 13 goals from his 21 appearances. He also presented his country at youth level, playing all 5 tournament matches as Portugal finished runners-up at the 2019 UEFA Under-19 Championship. During last season's Premier La Liga season, Fabio made 27 appearances, scoring 6 goals and making 14 assists through all during the campaign. Technical Director Edu, this is what he said. We are so pleased to have completed the signing of Fabio from FC Porto. Fabio is a player with qualities, with special qualities, who is comfortable with the ball in the final third of the pitch. We are all looking forward to working with him and enjoying his future contribution to Arsenal. We will now continue to work hard and are looking forward to finishing his transfer window as strongly possible. Mikel Arteta, this is what he said. I'm very excited that we have identified and signed such a special talent. Fabio is a very creative player that will bring high quality and versatility to our attacking play. We welcome Fabio and his family to our club, and we are looking forward to starting working with him ahead of the new season. Fabio will wear shirt number 21 and join up with his teammates soon for pre-season training in there for you. Everyone at Arsenal welcomes Fabio in there for you. The transfer is subject to completion of regulatory process in there for you. That's what Arsenal really came up with onto their website, and welcome Fabio Vieira to a side which goes by names of Arsenal. Now, allow me to take you through these photos that we are taken and put on the website of Arsenal in there for you. That is Edu, you know him very well, with a player who goes by the names of Fabio Vieira putting pen to paper on the contract that Arsenal has offered him. Then that is a player who goes by names of Fabio holding that ball and doing some photo shoots for the new club and modeling in the new shirt of a side which goes by names of Arsenal. Fabio again in there for you, doing the needful and doing the needful in there for you, taking all modeling up a side which goes by names of Arsenal. Then we have Edu, the technical director, taking him around the club which goes by names of Arsenal. And that is Conley, where Arsenal trains from. That's where everything really happened. That is Fabio Vieira coming in, and that is the entrance of London Conley in there, a stadium where Arsenal has its offices and trains from in there for you. That's where most of the business takes place for Arsenal in there for you. Then there he is, putting pen to paper to his new contract that Arsenal have just given him. So loads of things to talk about into this. Then he goes there to model into that new jersey that he was given to him. That is Fabio Vieira in there for you. And lastly, that is Fabio Vieira modeling in there for a side which goes by names of Arsenal. So finally, you have to know that Arsenal have finally announced the signing of Fabio Vieira. Remember, by the end of last week, he really came in through at the side which goes by names of Arsenal, and he was announced that everything was like he has done a medical, he has completed everything, has passed it, and announcement was pending. And today, Charles Schwartz came out and told us, and David Austin, that announcement is going to happen today. And that's what Arsenal has really put up on their website. Welcome, Fabio 21. He's going to be donning into a shirt known as 21 at the side, which goes by names of Arsenal, and he has joined Arsenal in there. And he is the second player that Arsenal announcing this summer. The first player to be announced was Marquinhos, and everyone is going to be asking himself, when is Marquinhos going to be announced? Marquinhos' announcement is next. The reason as to why Marquinhos has not been announced is simple. Marquinhos comes in from Brazil. He was not that established player in Brazil that everyone was talking about. No way. But Marquinhos comes in at the side, which goes by names of Arsenal, and he has to go through a long process to get his work permit and to be announced by Arsenal. So Edu Gospa is really working on that deal, and it's not by his making that he has announced Fabio Vieira first. He was supposed to announce Marquinhos first in the hierarchy, but the paperwork of Marquinhos is still pending in there, the side which goes by names of Arsenal. But Fabio Vieira is an Arsenal player, but there is the regulatory process that is still running at the side which goes by names of Arsenal and the Premier League to register him, get him a work permit for Britain, because you know Britain got itself off the European Union, so it's like an independent island out there. And every time you come in from Europe, it's no longer that if at all you have a European permit, you can come in Europe and really work. You can come in UK and work. No, that's not the case. The case is simple. He comes in at this side and he has to get a work permit. So Marquinhos, long story for Marquinhos, but we know that very, very soon Marquinhos is going to be unveiled as an Arsenal player, and Fabio Vieira has really been announced first than Marquinhos, because Fabio Vieira has been playing in Portugal. He has been playing for the Portugal under-21, and he is a recognized player. We've seen him play the Champions League, and so it's easy for him to get this paperwork through, and Arsenal really had to announce this in there for you. So Arsenal look like they've kickstarted their season in a very high gear, and I don't know what you guys think about it. Smash the like button, comment and share. Feel free to go into the comment section and tell me what you think about this comment in there for you. But there is something I've read in the statement that Edu has really put up, as he welcomed a player who goes by the names of Fabio Vieira at the side which goes by the names of Arsenal. This statement said Fabio is a player with special qualities who is comfortable with the ball in the final third of the pitch. When you hear the football director of Arsenal coming out and saying that he is a special player with special qualities who is comfortable with the ball in the final third of the pitch, so that means Mikel Arteta and Edu sat together and really recognized that they were not creating enough in the third half of the pitch. You get? In the final third of the pitch, Arsenal was not creating mob chances, so they decided to go in and bring in this player. So Martin Odegaard and this player are really going to contribute a lot for Gabriel Jesus, who is soon going to be announced all signed as an Arsenal player, and Edin Ketia, who was given a shirt number 14 for the number of goals that Arsenal are really going to go in and really score. When you look at Arsenal, they really want to be a high creating side, because when you have in Gabriel Jesus and Edin Ketia, they can really score you the goals you want. You just have to go ahead and really create them chances and give them chances to go on and put the ball at the back of the net. When you look at how Arsenal is going to be built, it's like Mikel Arteta is getting a leaf from what Pep Guardiola is doing at Man City, and is trying to bring it at Arsenal. That's why you saw very many people say that this player that Arsenal has just announced, who goes by the name Fabio Vieira, is a replica of Bernardo Silva. Left-footed, he almost has the same attributes as Bernardo Silva, so we are waiting to see whether those attributes are really going to impact the season of Arsenal here onto this channel. Smash the like button, go into the comment section, welcome a player who goes by names of Fabio Vieira, who has been announced by the side which goes by name Arsenal today, and all of us, we are waiting for this, and finally it has come in through and has been announced at the side which goes by names of Arsenal. So Fabio has been announced in there by side which goes by names of Arsenal, and they are going in for very many players in there for you, as we've seen today that Rafinha is on the ladder of Arsenal, and Arsenal pushing hard to see to it that Rafinha really comes in to do a very good job in there for you. So Fabio Vieira on the deal happening so quickly, I certainly was fast it certainly was a fast process. It was something that I was drawn to. Meeting the people at the club was a real positive for me. In there, I'm loving it here, and I'm here to give the team my all. That's what Fabio Vieira has really gone ahead to say on his coming into Arsenal. He continued to say, I'm thrilled, of course. This is an important step forward in my career. Arsenal is a huge and historic club, so I'm delighted to be here at my new home, which goes by names of Arsenal in there for you. So when you look at how things are really going in at Arsenal, they are going in as they really want them. 3 signings so far. Matt Turner, the goalkeeper who was signed in January, is coming on Wednesday. That is tomorrow. He's arriving for his medical at Arsenal and is going to be announced too. Then Marquinhos, paperwork is just lagging his announcement at Arsenal to be made, especially holding that shirt number for Arsenal, as you've seen Fabio Vieira, but the announcement was made on the website. Then Fabio Vieira is the 3rd signing for Arsenal, and everyone has been waiting for this, and he has been unveiled. Shirt 21 is his shirt number, as you see him in there for you with the the footballing director of Arsenal, who goes by names of Edu. That is Fabio Vieira, a player that Arsenal has just bought in from FC Porto, close to 34 million euros, with close to 5 to 6 million euros as add-ons. That is the player as really shown to you in there for you, and Arsenal have really welcomed him. That's how he really came in at the club. That is Fabio Vieira. You saw him. That's how he came in at the club. Then here, the technical director of Arsenal, Edu, was taking him around London Conley and the club, which goes by names of Arsenal in there for you. Then he came in there, standing on that ball in there for you. That is Fabio Vieira, a very talented young man. He played last season. When you look at last season at FC Porto, he really did a lot in their contributions in there for you, and moreover, he was coming off the bench. He played 27 games in Premier La Liga. That is a player who goes by the name Fabio Vieira. He played 27 games, scored 6 goals and 14 assists. This is the reason as to why Arsenal brought in this player, and a man who goes by the names of Edu Gaspar has really talked about how good he is in the final third, and that's the main reason as why Arsenal have gone in for him. Him and his good capabilities in the final third is the reason as to why Arsenal have gone in for him, because when you have only a player like Martin Odegaard who is responsible for creating chances for this man, then it comes easy for you to be stopped. But when at all you really having a Fabio, and if at all you're having a Fabio Vieira and a player who goes by the names of Odegaard on the same field of play, then it makes it hard for your opponents to come in and really stop you, because they cannot sacrifice 2 players to really gate out 1 player, but they can sacrifice 2 players to take out 1 player, that is Odegaard. But if at all you have 2 creative players in the central midfield, then no team can really sacrifice 2 players, because they will be creating space for their opponents in there. So that's what Arsenal has really gone in for, and he's such an exciting signing that most of you can't really wait to see play for a side which goes by the names of Arsenal. So feel free to go into the comment section as you welcome a player who goes by the names of Fabio Vieira at a side which goes by names of Arsenal, and feel free to go into the comment section and tell me what you think about his capabilities and whether he will fit well into that Arsenal side as being announced by the website of Arsenal in here onto our channel, which goes by names of Rokani Media Football. More photos of him modeling at Arsenal. You see him very well. That is the lad with Edu Gaspar, and this is London Conley, of course. That is Edu Gaspar, and the player who goes by the names of Fabio Vieira. He comes in at Arsenal. Arsenal is so much wanting a player like him because they missed out onto the Champions League because of lack of squad depth, and Arsenal are so much ready to go on and do the needful in there to see to it that this player really creates in more chances. If he can come in and really get in close to 15 assists at Arsenal this season, he would have really done wonders, because Arsenal have been lacking such things in there for you. When you look at Martin Odegaard, who was playing into that position last season, we are looking at Martin Odegaard. Martin Odegaard, who is rumored to be the next Arsenal captain. When you look at his stats in the Premier League, he played 36 games in the Prem, scored 7 goals and had 4 assists only in there for you. So when you look at Odegaard really having 4 assists, you don't blame him because he created very many, but Arsenal players couldn't really turn them into goals. So there is no reason you blame a player like Martin Odegaard. But if at all Martin Odegaard really raises his level to close to 15 assists, and Fabio Vieira too raises to that level, then Arsenal is really going to be a team that is untouchable. I was at a certain channel and predicted that Arsenal now is left with a centre forward and a central midfielder and a defender. If Arsenal gets in those players, I really tell you Arsenal is going to go ahead and clinch 90 points next season. Trust me, Arsenal is going to go ahead and clinch 90 points, because the reason as to why Arsenal failed to go on to clinch such a number of points last season was simple. They never had a thick squad, but they are widening their squad as we speak now. They have added 4 players. William Saliba is returning, Marquinhos is here, Fabio Vieira is here, Matt Turner is here. Those are 4 signings so far, and Arsenal look like they have not yet even made any signing. They are running for Rafinha, they are running for Tielemans, and they are running for Gabriel Jesus. 3 more players expected to come in at a side which goes by names of Arsenal, and they're also chasing for a left back. So you never know how Arsenal are really going to accomplish this transfer season of theirs this season. So Edu Gospa, so much happy in there for you. Mikel Arteta too had something to say for this player when he really signed in for a side which goes by names of Arsenal. In his own words, Mikel Arteta said, "I'm very excited that we have identified and signed such a special talent. Fabio is a very creative player that will bring high quality and versatility to our attacking play. We welcome Fabio and his family to our club and are looking forward to starting work with him ahead of the new season." In there for you. That is Mikel Arteta. Everyone is talking about the special talent, and when you look at his clips on YouTube, you will agree with us that he's one of the special talents that the Portuguese side is blessed with. And to me, I've come out to notice that Portugal is the hybrid or the source of very many midfielders in Europe. When you look at the best midfielders in Europe, Portugal really has a lot of them. I really want to see you guys smash the like button. We are close to 20 people watching in. Smash the like button. Let's have close to 20 likes on this channel. And subscribe, guys, because we are on our road to 10K. And after subscribing, hit the notification bell that will enable you get notified each and every time I upload a video onto this channel. I go by the names of Rokani David. Rokani Media Football is the channel name, and you have all what it takes to go in and welcome a player who goes by the names of Fabio Vieira at a side which goes by the names of Arsenal. I'll sign out for now. See you later. More